In today's video, we will cover GTA 6 delay and Rockstar firing employees for allegedly sharing confidential information in a public forum and many more. Let's start with one of two biggest news this month. As we all know, GTA 6 release has been pushed to November 19, 2026, which is a almost 6-month delay. This news broke out after Take-Two's earnings call. Let's just hope this was the last delay, and that Rockstar has now as much time as they need to finish GTA 6. Tom Henderson, an owner of Insider Gaming, talked about GTA 6 being content-ready.
Delay. I don't think it's going to be delayed again. I think this.
I'm with you.
I mean, we're talking. This is a substantial delay, right? This is another 6 months. And I think even the employee said it in the, I think it was like a GTA forum kind of dealio. He even said that the game is content ready, and from what I've heard, it's been content ready for a very long time. But
this was talked about even earlier, that GTA 6 is currently in a state of fixing bugs and optimization. Considering the size of GTA 6, this process takes a lot of time to fix as many problems as possible. Recently in the Polish parliament, one of the MPs spoke about the scandal surrounding the delay of GTA 6's release date.
Dziękuję bardzo i zapraszam pana posła Witolda Tumanowicza z Konfederacji.
Pani Marszałek, Wysoka Izbo, w ramach oświadczenia poselskiego chciałem poinformować o bardzo bulwersującej sprawie, ponieważ godzinę temu Rockstar Games zapowiedziało, że premiera gry GTA 6 zostanie przesunięta na za rok. No to jest ogromny skandal, powiem szczerze. Jeśli po czymś takim ludzie nie wyjdą na ulicę, to ja już nie wiem.
And the second biggest news this month are protests against Rockstar after being accused of union busting. Let's break everything that happened down. In late October 2025, Rockstar reportedly terminated 30 to 40 employees from its UK and Canadian offices. A Take-Two interactive statement claimed the dismissals were due to gross misconduct. The employees allegedly shared confidential information in a public forum. According to the trade union Independent Workers' Union of Great Britain, the fired employees were part of a private union organizing group, a private Discord server where they discussed unionization, working conditions, pay, and workplace rights. IWGB calls the mass firing a calculated attack on workers, labeling it one of the most blatant and ruthless acts of union busting in the history of the games industry. A former employee under pseudonym Organize posted that the actual discussions in the Discord server were about labor rights and not leaks. They said none of the fired staff ever shared GTA-related secrets, and he also talked about how the firings looked like. This employee said, "Understandably, I want to remain anonymous due to retaliation from the company, but I may be willing to verify I'm an employee. I am also a member of the union." Last week, my colleagues who were in the studio were each individually messaged by HR for a short friendly meeting, under the friendly guise of, "Hey, are you free for a quick chat?" Upon attending this meeting, they were handed an envelope with a short letter stating that their employment had been terminated for gross misconduct regarding posts made in Discord. They failed to provide any evidence when asked, nor was any stated in the letter, and did not divulge any other information or reasoning. And no other reason. They refused their right to union representation in the disciplinary meeting, which is against UK employment law, and were frog-marched out of the studio with the meeting lasting less than 5 minutes. For colleagues who were not in the studio that day, they received a phone call from HR that lasted less than 2 minutes, telling them they were fired and that they'd received the same letter as above. These are very senior artists, animators, QA testers, designers, programmers, and producers, including leads. All super talented people who were proud of their work over multiple R titles, and all they wanted was the best for R and their fellow colleagues. This was union busting, and nothing else. Everyone fired was a union member. They were also predominantly from those who were on the union organizing committees of each UK studio. Just 1 week before, the union had reached approximately 200 members, taking us over the 10% threshold required to seek recognition and begin engaging in collective bargaining, allowing us to negotiate directly with management on the key issues that affect us: worsening crunch, inadequate pay, and inflexible working arrangements. On November 6, 2025, protests erupted outside the studios and offices of Rockstar, including the Edinburgh HQ of the subsidiary Rockstar North and Take-Two's London offices. IWGB and some of the fired workers took part, demanding reinstatement and denouncing the firings as union suppression. More than 200 current and former employees signed an open letter demanding the reinstatement of dismissed workers. On the 13th of November 2025, IWGB formally filed a lawsuit against Rockstar, claiming wrongful dismissal, unlawful retaliation for union activity, and blacklisting. The dispute has now moved into the legal arena. Rockstar and Take-Two insist that the terminations were not about unionizing, but about leaks, alleging the fired employees shared confidential company information in a public forum. So far, the company has not publicly provided detailed evidence of content leaks or specified which leaked information justified termination, which fuels skepticism among industry watchers and union supporters. The firings come just months ahead of the planned release of GTA 6, raising concerns that the company may be trying to prevent unionization before a major launch. This controversy shines a spotlight on labor rights, especially in an industry long criticized for crunch culture, excessive overtime, and exploitative working conditions. A unionized workforce could challenge this status quo. If the legal challenge succeeds, it might embolden union organizing efforts across other big studios, potentially reshaping how major AAA games are developed, how employees are treated, and how companies respond to labor demands. Lead GTA and RDR writer Dan Houser confirms he left Rockstar Games because the projects became bigger and tougher and took a long time to make. He said that leading development on games that size of what Rockstar produces swallows all of your time for many years at a time, and he also added that he doesn't know if he had another one of those games in him. This is perfectly understandable because Dan Houser was credited in almost every Rockstar game yet. Houser gave plenty of his life to the disparate teams there. He's currently working on his new IP with Absurd Ventures, a studio that he created. For some time, we could see a GTA Plus ad on PS5 GTA 6 store, but recently, Rockstar have removed the GTA Plus ad from the GTA 6 page on PS5. This could be the devs testing the feature to later upload something different to that page. Could also mean nothing. Recently, Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 1 surpassed Avengers Infinity War trailer, and it became most watched trailer ever. GTA 6 has been nominated for Most Anticipated Game category at the Games Awards for the second year in a row. Other nominees are 007 First Light, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. But let's hope that next year we will see GTA 6 in Game of the Year category. Recently, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said that consoles aren't going away, but gaming is moving towards PCs. This could indicate that we will get GTA 6 on consoles and PC simultaneously. That would be their first time ever doing that, so for me it is unlikely. It is being said that GTA 6 will not be GTA 5 2.0. It is said that Rockstar is doing some super ambitious things that any other developer will not be able to match what Rockstar is doing for next 15 to 20 plus years. If this is true, and we know that Rockstar always want to be the best and they want to make new ambitious innovations, so we can be sure that Rockstar will again make a great game. Earlier this month, Lester's voice actor Jay Clates talked about the possible return to GTA 6, and he said, "You never know, man. Maybe GTA 6 comes out and it's a big smash, and I'm sure it'll be a big smash, and then maybe there's more downloadable content where they bring back old Lester. Who the hell knows? I mean, I don't see why not. I'll put it that way. I mean, I don't think there's been a ton of overlap from one to the other, character-wise, has there? You never know, man. You never know." But we will see in the future if Rockstar plans to bring back characters from GTA 5. Recently, a work-in-progress footage appeared online. It was uploaded by a former developer who has worked on a number of Rockstar games. This isn't much, but here we can see the level of details being added to the game. And that wraps up today's update. The union busting controversy is definitely shaping the conversation around Rockstar right now, and we'll keep following this story as it develops. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.